Action.
Okay, today we of Group 4 will be presenting about the business story in Malaysia. So myself, Tasharan, Kachoy, Jeren and Chawan will be presenting about it. So these 5 things is what we will be presenting about. Firstly, I will be presenting about the overview of business tourism in Malaysia. So an overview of business tourism, a definition is when someone from their physical office travel to another country or even stay inside a country for business work. So for Malaysia, business travel has been known to be the third largest contributor to the GDP for tourism industry. Selangor is also known to be the most chosen spot for business travelers because of its multiple attractions that they have provided, and as well as the MICE industry in Selangor. In 2009, business travel and tourism was stated to have provided 2.7% to the GDP profit. The Malaysian MICE was set up in 2009 to help the growth of the business travel in Malaysia itself. And within 2010 to 2017, there was almost 2013 events handled, and approximately 1 million business travelers, international business travelers, entered Malaysia to help the tourism industry. They had given almost 11.5 billion during that 7-year time frame. So first, I'll present on the market segmentation. The first one is demographics. So according to the Malaysian Tourism Board, they said that 41% of the business travelers to Malaysia were 24 to 39, I think, and then 28% of them were 40 to 54. While the rest of the percentage were stated to be older people who are coming. And then the gender of business travelers in Malaysia was evenly split, 50-50. So it was men and female. This can be attributed to the fact that some business travelers also bring their spouses or significant others alongside with them. The income-wise, they stated that the average annual income for a business traveler that comes to Malaysia was around RM 100,000. which can be translated to around 24,000 in the USD. The second one is the geographic segmentation. The nationality of these business travelers that come to Malaysia is stated to be from Singapore, China, and Indonesia. This is because these are the 3 countries that are closest to us and also have a strong partnership with Malaysia. Another thing that can be attributed to only these 3 countries being our major business travelers is because the difference in culture between European business travelers and Asia business travelers. Okay, the last one is the psychographic segmentation. The occupation of the business travelers that come to Malaysia is these 4: information technology, banking and finance, healthcare and manufacturing. This is because Malaysia is also quite good in all of these industries, and our industries for these 4 is quite high. So the people come here to have partnerships and find partnership with our Malaysian companies here. So next, I'll pass it to Jeren to present.
Okay, so I will continue for the positioning and differentiation strategy. First is the multiculturalism. Malaysia has 3 major ethnic groups, which is Malay, Chinese, and Indian. So it provides the benefits of diverse pool of business opportunity to connect with different background professionals and encourage the multicultural understanding. And although the Bahasa Melayu is our official language, but English and Mandarin is widely spoken in Malaysia. So according to JOSAF 2022, Malaysia ranked in the top 3 ASEAN countries that most proficient in English. According to their research, Malaysia have a very high English proficiency index that can prove that Malaysia we can speak English very well. And then for the Malaysia food, we have already involved in the mix of different style of cooking, like Malay, Chinese, and Indian style of cooking, or even you can find Western food, China food in Malaysia. So for every traveler, you can get what you want to eat at Malaysia. So Malaysia have also, and then Malaysia have many public holidays and festivals because we have many races. Malaysia is high acceptance to different cultures, so we can celebrate different races festivals, and then so our event is more interesting. Next. So the next is the advanced technology of Malaysia. Malaysia have a very widespread of internet connection and have a high-speed broadband connection. Malaysia is also one of the best telecommunication system among the ASEAN countries. So Malaysia have a very good digital payment method like GrabPay, MAE or online transfer as compared to other ASEAN countries. They also have their own digital payment method, but some they only limit to their own country citizen. For example, like Touch 'n Go, only Malaysia will use Touch 'n Go, but like GrabPay is a foreigner, they also can use it. And the top-up method for GrabPay is you can use Visa, you can use online transfer, so it's very convenient for traveler to use this type of digital payment method lah. So you don't need to like find any like the exchange place to change the cash. And then we also have very good digital transformation like cloud computing, data analysis, and also the e-hailing service of Malaysia is better than other countries. For example, like Grab and AirAsia, right? Grab is one of the best e-hailing service among ASEAN countries. The biggest competitor of Grab is Uber and another app named Gojek, which is an Indonesian brand. But Gojek, that app is more focused on motorbike hailing, so it's not so suitable for business use lah. Because for business tourism, we prefer like car or taxi other than motorbike. And then Uber is more focused on some Western countries, so Grab is actually the best to use in Malaysia. And then Grab is actually a Malaysia brand and focus more on Malaysia and Singapore. So some high technology has already revolutionized the event industry. For example, like Metaverse event, Malaysia have a Metaverse event before last year, which is the Malaysia Merdekaverse 2022, and this is the photo, which something like 3D and VR lah. So we celebrate the Independence Day last year because last year is a pandemic, so they do it virtually. And then we have a very well developed event apps to do the digital registration and online ticketing. As compared to other countries, the system of Malaysia is the most stable and the better lah. And then we also have a lot of AR, VR, XR experience to maximize the event interaction and experience. In many events, like medical conference or sometimes exhibition, we can see VR experience like a car expo, medical conference, you can see they use VR to get back the experience lah. And then we also have drone show or 3D mapping, and also we also have the crowd simulation software. It looks something like this, so you can predict the crowd of your event. So it's better to have crowd management next. And then next is the political stability. According to TGE 2021, Malaysia is considered stable because the average political stability index of ASEAN country is negative 0.13, but Malaysia have right at the top 4. They have 0.14 marks, which is much higher than our average. So it's considered we have a stable political environment, means that the government will not be overthrown or destabilized by violent means and unconstitutional means. So if we have a very stable political environment, we will not change the rules and regulation very frequent, so it can reduce your travel expenses and your business expenses. And also, if the environment is very safe, it's more safer for travel lah. Next. Okay, for example, many people think that maybe Malaysia political is not that stable, it's not a positive environment lah. But if we compare to other ASEAN countries like Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, because other countries they are fighting for their human rights. For example, Thailand, they are fighting for their human rights at 2020 and 2021. Cambodia, they have gotten the rights to freedom of expression, means that you cannot simply speak something bad at social media or even face to face. Or Vietnam, they have a very serious gender inequality, including gender pay or salary pay and sex-selective abortion. Lastly is the strategic location. As you can see from the map, Malaysia is located at here, which is the gateway of ASEAN countries. basically at almost a center lah. So this location gives access to huge population, which is around 667 millions of people. That we have a very good location, and then Malaysia have no seasonal changes, which have a very stable climax and weather. So we will not have extreme weather like a heat or cold wave or maybe blizzards, those that will affect your travel, and less climax influence. So even Malaysia, we have west coast like Penang, Langkawi, east coast like Redang, Tioman. We have lowland, highland like Cameron Highland, KL or Malacca that can suit your preference. You can select different place that you prefer lah. So you don't need to choose like which month to travel to Malaysia, because the whole year you can travel to Malaysia. The whole year is the travel season. So as compared to other countries, because some countries like it's more, sometimes they will have different weather lah. It's very cold, very hot. So Malaysia is the best. Okay, and next I will pass to Jia-Wen.
Thanks, Joanna. I will explain about the marketing mix strategy. First is product strategy. Malaysia have modern convention centers, conference facilities, and exhibition halls with advanced audiovisual and technological capabilities. First, convention centers in Malaysia can accommodate large-scale business events. One notable example is the Kuala Lumpur Convention Center, which is located in the center of Kuala Lumpur. Then, Malaysia is home to various conference facilities that cater to different event sizes and requirements. And for example, is the Mid Valley Exhibition Center in Mid Valley Mega Mall. Then, exhibition halls is vital to hosting trade shows, product launches, and industry exhibitions. One example is the Putra World Trade Center. Next is the price strategy. Malaysia has a competitive advantages in terms of cost compared to many other destinations. Malaysia offers a range of event venues at competitive prices compared to other popular destinations in regions such as Hong Kong and Singapore. The cost of renting these venues in Malaysia is more affordable. Next, for place strategy, Malaysia aims to improve increasing the number of direct flights to major international hubs and target markets. This includes working with airlines and to establish new routes and increase frequencies. Then, for example, there have been efforts to see Malaysia introduce direct flights to cities in China, India, and the Middle East. Next, the promotion strategy is online presence and digital marketing. By leverage online platforms, industry publication, and social media to reach event planners. For example, the Malaysian Tourism Promotion Board has invited 25 social media influencers and key opinion leaders from 9 ASEAN countries to write about tourism destination in Malaysia. Next strategy is people. Malaysia focuses on ensuring a high level of professionalism, service excellence, and customer satisfaction throughout the visitors and experience. By emphasizing professionalism, responsiveness, and attention to detail in customer service across all touchpoints. This includes frontline staff at hotels, event venues, transportation services, and other service providers. Next. Following that is the process strategy. Simplifying visa procedures for business travelers is essential to facilitate their entry into the country. Malaysia is offering fast-track or streamlined process, reducing paperwork and implementing online application system. The online system in Malaysia provides clear instructions and easy to navigate and support for multiple language to cater to diverse range of applicants. Next. The last strategy is physical evidence. Maintaining and upgrading convention centers, exhibition hall, and business hotels to meet international standards of quality and functionality is crucial. It offers special and well-equipped facilities that can accommodate a range of business events. For example, the Kuala Lumpur Convention Centre is a world-class venue known for its state-of-the-art facilities and flexible event spaces. That's the end of my part. Now I will pass it to Kak Choi.
Thank you, Sharon. I'm going to talk about the recommendation. Our recommend strategy is aimed to bring the substantial value to Malaysia business, tourism, and event industry. We aim to promote it as a premier business, tourism, and event destination. For the first strategy, we're going to use the enhance the visibility and awareness. Our first strategy focuses in increasing visibility and awareness. So promote Malaysia as a premier business, tourism, and event destination. This entails target marketing campaign, online advertising, and social media promotion of Malaysia diverse culture, excellent hospitality, and state-of-the-art facilities. By effective highlighting this unique offering, we can attract more business, tourists, and event organizers to our country. So for the second strategy is strategic partnership with local business. Our second strategy is involve forming a partnership with local business such as restaurant, hotel, and other services provider, so we can develop attractive packages and offer discount to the business, tourists, and event attendees. So through this partnership, we can create a compelling experience and stimulus that enhance the business tourism experience in our country. So the third strategy is streamline visa processes. Our third strategy focuses on streamlining the visa application process to our business, tourists, and event attendees. We propose close with the relevant government agency to streamlining and expedite the visa application processes and reducing the waiting time and increasing the efficiency. By improving the visa process, we can enhance the overall experience of business, tourists, and event attendees, making Malaysia more attractive and accessible destination. In our conclusion, the strategy presented are designed to position Malaysia as a premier destination by leveraging Malaysia's unique strength and target specific market segment. We can create a compelling and different value proposition to set Malaysia apart from its competitor. Through a comprehensive marketing mix strategy, we can evaluate the overall business tourist experience in Malaysia. Collaboration among stakeholders is crucial for success. Together, we can promote Malaysia as the top choice for international business event and showcasing the potential and reaping the economic benefit. That's all for our part. Thank you.
Can you elaborate more your last conclusion?
What? Which point again? You need to explain.
Yeah, the visa processes.
The one is strategy, not in conclusion. Recommendation.
Oh, okay, thank you.
What is your question?
He thought the streamlined visa processes is our conclusion, but it is our strategy. Yeah.